Alright, so on number 1, it says use the triangle shown on the coordinate grid below to complete parts A through E. And our goal is for you to be able to rotate figures. Rotate figures. So what your job is, you've got to figure out how this figure is going to be rotated to this. So the title was Rotations About the Origin, so I'm putting my finger on the origin, and now I'm going to rotate this figure until I get to its image. Your job is to figure out how many degrees I turned it. But in order to do that, we've got to learn some vocabulary. This point right here where I put my finger, the origin, that is called the center of rotation. So put a little dot where the center of rotation, the origin, and name it center of rotation. That is the origin. Label it. Now, clockwise, when you are rotating this way, this is called clockwise. Like the hands on a clock moves. So when I'm rotating clockwise, my figure is moving just like the hands on a clock. Are we okay with that? We need to figure out how many degrees that was turned. I'm going to move this because that's just going to get in my way now. The way to figure out how much of a rotation that I turned it, I'm going to draw a straight line from the center of rotation to any of the points on their pre-image. Do you want me to use point A, B, or C?
B.
B, okay. I'm going to go from point B to the center of rotation. You see, I just drew a line. When I rotated this, what is the image of B called? J. So when I rotate it, the image of B is J. So now I'm going to draw another line from the image of B, from the center of rotation, to the image of B. Do you see this angle that I was created? That is called the angle of rotation. Draw your two lines and label this as angle of rotation. A lot of vocabulary in this unit, or this lesson. Now that angle that I created by drawing the line from a pre-image to the center of rotation, and then from the center of rotation to its image, how many degrees does that look like? Does that look like a 90-degree angle, a 180-degree angle, or a 270-degree angle? 90. So the angle of rotation is 90 degrees. If you think about taking your paper and turning it, that's 90 degrees. If you turn it all halfway around, that's 180, and then another is 270, and then of course all the way around is 360. Are we okay with what we've named on our vocabulary? Part A, what is the center of rotation? Where did I put my finger? The origin. So write down the origin. And what is the ordered pair for the center of rotation? 0, 0. So write down origin. And write down 0, 0, because I'm going to say rotate around the origin, and I'm also gonna say rotate around point 0, 0. So you need to know that that is the same thing. Okay, part B, it says, what is the direction of the rotation? Did I turn this clockwise or counterclockwise? So you're gonna write down clockwise. Part C, it says, what is the angle of rotations that rotates the pre-image to its image? How many degrees did I turn it?
90.
Then part D, it says, oh, we have a little figure here. What does this little symbol look like? A triangle. So guess what I'm gonna say when I see it? Triangle ABC was rotated about the origin blank degrees. What am I gonna fill in there? 90. Blank to form. What do you think I'm gonna put in here? Clockwise. To form triangle HJK. Are triangle HBC and triangle HJK similar or congruent? Congruent, because when I actually did the rotation, didn't they match up perfectly? So they are congruent. Congruent. Same shape and same size. Go ahead, me too.